All right, gamers, we're back with Demon Bluff. A little playtest I've been enjoying a lot. Even if on round 2 we always get a scout face up for some reason. Puka corrupts up to 2 adjacent villagers. Twin minion lies in the sky. You might say, why up to 2? Well, what if the minion shows up here and then Puka shows up here? Then it's only corrupting 1. That's why, okay? Druid. Oh, great start. Right side is more evil. It seems like you would be telling the truth knowing that this is evil presenting. I am good. You could be corrupted, but I am the original baker. I am the angry pumpkin. That sounds not sus to me. I was an alchemist. That could be true. That could be true. I was a dreamer. That could be true. All right, that's rough. Here's what I'm thinking step 1, okay? Who we got here? Twin Minion and Puka. Is there evil among us? Not evil. There is wretch. Okay. Let's save the wretch like me. You both told the truth, which means you are good and also not corrupted. Because you are not corrupted, you can't be Puka. But it does mean, assuming that you two are both right, you are telling a lie. Because the right side cannot be more evil. Y'all? In my opinion, that means you have to be evil. Because you're presenting as evil. So they would have seen 2 evil on the right side. This is obviously the middle. Okay. But there is a wretch, man. Is there not? Among 1, 3, 4, there is wretch. But there is wretch. Were they corrupted so they told the truth? A corrupted minion tells the truth? Corrupted characters will lie in their ability. I don't know. I might be missing something on that one. Judge, Gemcrafter says number 6 is good. Alchemist cured 0 corruptions. Fortune teller, bard, and jester. And then, I don't know what you are. You're a fortune teller. Okay. There's no shaman, so one of you must be evil. True. You both just told the truth. Ergo, I think you're okay. Then, they're saying there's 3 evils. There's no way that could be true. One adjacent villager's corrupt. So you're evil. You're evil because you were lying. You were not 3 away from the corrupted character. We can still win this one, man. We could still win this. You would not have cured a corruption. That's fair. Who's the other? The other one is just... There's Minion and Lilith. There's 2 more. That's crazy. Were you telling the truth? You're dead then. And you're saying number 6 is good. Are they telling the truth? Buddy? We made it out. Nobody thought we were going to make it out of that one. Huge. Puka. Just Puka and a drunk on this one. Drunk is not corrupted, right? No, they're corrupted by default. Okay. So there might be a lying villager. 4 is good. Like lying for sport. 2 is real. Druid. Alchemist cured 2 corruptions. Only possible. Not possible. Not possible to cure 2 corruptions. Because if you were Puka, you would be corrupted. You would only cure 1, but that would make you lying, but honest, and you might actually just be drunk. This is hard for me. We know there's not an outcast, so we can ask if there's an outcast. Among 654 there is drunk. I completely believe you. 1 is evil, 3, 4, or 7. Can I see if you're telling the truth? Learn an evil. Let's see. 4 could be Puka. I don't think so, man. Unless Puka could be here. Puka, but no, because 4 can't be Puka. Because if it was Puka, you would be lying. So you can't be Puka. 4 can't be Puka. But that means I might have just selected wrong. I think 3 is Puka. And my thinking was, it's the only thing that made sense for corrupting you and corrupting you. Now, what you're going to say, why did the dreamer lie? The dreamer didn't lie. They said could. If we know what their role is, the dreamer will confirm it. Which might be useless. Unless you wanted to vet the dreamer against their own information versus yours. Wait a second, the man might be cooking. 3 is a real medium. 4 is a real medium. That can't be the case. Which means actually both of you are lying. Or one of you is corrupted. Closest evil's clockwise. I believe that. Knight, I am good. I cured 0 corruptions. Closest evil's counterclockwise. And a witch. Oh, buddy. We got no tools in the toolbox here. Except for the sword. If you cured, let's assume this is true. If that's the case, you would be telling the truth, and you would be telling the truth. You would be telling the truth, which is nothing, and you would be... Well, no, you could be evil. That's true, they could be... You can't lie, though, so you would be good for sure. You would actually, by necessity, have to be telling the truth. Otherwise, it would go all the way around the horn. So I'm comfortable with this. Then Puka could be here, which would mean you're lying, you're corrupted. But this wouldn't be a lie. Ergo, you can't be Puka in this situation. Because if you were Puka, you would force them to lie, but this person is saying that you're real. No, you would be, if you're Puka, you're lying. But you wouldn't be lying, because number 3 would be a real medium, even though they lied. They're lying because they're corrupted. So you're okay, but if you, could you be Puka? If you were Puka, you're saying number 4 is real, which would corrupt, no, because you guys cover each other. Which would make... you evil. Ergo, you must be lying. We're gonna make it happen. Who's my... We got wretch and bombardier. Okay, no doppelganger. Fortune teller. Hunter, druid, wretch. Okay, so we know counselor is you or you. Or you. I'm 2 cards away from corrupted. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Nobody could be corrupted. 2 is good. You are a liar. You're a liar. I know 2 is good. You don't. So we have 4 baddies on this one, including a drunk. That's dangerous. Because the drunk could disguise themselves, well, they will disguise themselves as a villager, which means the counselor could sit next to you without me relying on my normal counselor strat. 4 or 2 is a counselor. Lilith is 1 card away from evil. No evil's adjacent to me. Judge, Jester, Oracle. 2 or 1 is a counselor. I mean, it's not looking good for you, number 2. Ah! But 2 people said number 2, man. So 4 or 1 is a counselor. Well, we're not killing 4. All right, that one I didn't really even try. I could have done better. I could have done better. Jester, wretch, alchemist, alchemist. Something's not right. 1 or 5 is a minion. I am good. We have Puka with 2 corruptions and a minion. The classic play is, for me, well, I have to find somebody that's real, man. 1 or 5 is a minion. I think, if you're saying you're good, then you're good. Because confessors can't lie. Unless they're, no, even if they're corrupted. I have to think about that. Curing 2 corruptions is basically not possible, but it's tough to say whether that's a lie or if you're corrupt. It makes more sense for you to be corrupt. I think you're Puka. Okay. Which would mean that you're corrupt. Let's see. I want 1 or 5 as a minion, they're saying. Let's see if 2, 3, 7. It should count as 2 evils. There's 2 evils. That means you're good as far as I'm concerned. I guess you already told us that you were good, so I should unsus you. Puka would have corrupted you. You're lying, but you're corrupt. So that, I think you're safe. Minion is not 1 card away from closest evil, bro. 1 or 5 is not a minion. Guys, 1's a minion. 1's a minion. They got me on that one. Shaman and Ba. What's Ba? I know I've checked 20 times. 1 fake outcast and shaman is duplicate villager rolls. No evils adjacent. I'm good. Bombardier. Shaman's 3 away from closest evil. I cured 0 corruptions. I'm 3 away from evil. I'm good. And there's 2 evils. It's just math. It's just, once you realize it's just math, it's so easy. Shaman duplicates a roll. Ba added the Plague Doctor. You're telling the truth. Because there were 0 corruptions to cure. With that in mind, you're 3 cards away from evil, which would be you, but it can't be you. Because you're telling the truth. Which means you're evil. With that in mind, we know that you're good. Shaman is 3 away from evil. It's you, bro. Because the shaman couldn't be 3 away from evil. Because the confessor was good. Why did we know the confessor was good? They told us. We got a Puka in here. 4, 7, or 5 is evil. I cured 1 corruption. Very plausible. Both sides are equally evil. Could happen if you were the evil one. Wretch. No, could happen if one of you 3 is the evil one, because I forgot about the wretch. So let's start with the basics. Closest evil is clockwise, makes a lot of sense. You'll find if there's an outcast. There is a wretch, you're right. 1 is evil, 4, 7, or 5. Okay, that checks out. Because 5 is evil. But they're not evil, they're evil presenting. So in that case, you're telling the truth unless you're bad. Which would make, you could be Puka. No, because you told the truth. You're a liar. I didn't think it through, I got lazy. So if both sides are equally evil, you must be the evil one. Guys, I'm losing my touch. But if 8 innocent villagers have to die so that one guilty villager doesn't get away, that's the price I'm willing to pay. 7 was afflicted by evil. There's one pair of evil. I think you're lying. Guys, let's restart this one. Ah! Okay. Started that one off on the wrong foot. Why did I do that? I don't want to start with the scout open. He's starting to tick me off. Okay, here we go. Because it's not a scout. Witch, Ba, and Plague Doctor. We're not going to crash out anymore. I was a baker. Not sus. I was a judge. No way for us to tell. Judge. There would only be one judge. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I can't die. Right side is more evil. And a witch somewhere. Let's see. Are you telling the truth? I was a judge. You were lying. You check out. To me, that means that the right side cannot be more evil, and you're lying. Y'all? Evil. How? But you were a baker. Oh, because you weren't a baker when I flipped you over. You were evil. We can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can lock in and do this. Wretch is so useful to have, man. Puppeteer is 1 away from closest evil. That literally must be true, by the way the Puppeteer works. I was a baker. I'm no longer unsussing you for that. I was a judge. No way to tell. I am good. Unsussed. 3 was affected by evil. I was a baker. You literally could not have been a baker. So you're done. We'll never know what you are. We'll never know what you are. In that case, was 3 really affected by an evil, bro? I didn't think so. You are a liar. One of you, I was a baker. You can only tell the truth, but you're evil. And then who's left? One minion who lies and disguises. You're telling the truth. You are innocent. You were I think you must be lying. Safe. That was a really tough one with 4 evils, man. A puppeteer and a Ba and a doppelganger. 2 or 5 is a puppeteer. 6 or 3 is a puppet. I am dizzy. Hang on. Doppelgangers disguise as a good villager. They don't lie, though. You're evil, man. Because wait, the Plague Doctor corrupts, though. 4 or 7 is a puppeteer. Between 2, 7, and 5, there's a minion, a villager, and an outcast. Plague Doctor, please check on Confessor. Not corrupted, then you're dead. 6 or 3 is a puppet. And 4 or 7 is a puppeteer. They seem to be saying it's 6-3 or 4-7. 6-3. No, this is 6-7 or 4-3, I should say. But 6 told the truth. Ergo, I think it's 4-3. Okay, I don't know if I explained that properly at all. I'll try to do a better job, okay? Sometimes I'm just so good, I play so fast. I'm 1 card away from evil. Okay, buddy, here's the thing. You did not cure a corruption, but you might just be a drunk. Closest evil counterclockwise. I cured 1 corruption. One of you could be evil, one of you could be a drunk. You could both be evil. Yeah, Puppeteer is 1 card away from closest evil. We know that's going to be true. Boys, I got no tools in the toolbox. Just math. Who do we have? I think we have a drunk and the bombardier is not active, obviously. So we have a drunk. But one of the knights could be a drunk too. Let's walk through the steps, okay? If the closest evil is counterclockwise, it would be safe to assume it's you because you're lying. It couldn't be you because it could be you, but it couldn't be you because then it would go the other way around. Then it can't be you because you're honest. So it would be you or you, but you're lying. So you're either corrupted, or like as a drunk, or we can solve it all from this. We kill this guy. He's evil. You were telling the truth. Presumably you were telling the truth. You're the drunk. And then it's Puppeteer Puppet. It's you? But the Puppeteer always is one card away from closest evil, man. The puppet tells the truth. The puppet tells the truth, man. I think we did that one right for the wrong reasons. I'm the original baker. I was an alchemist. I'm good. I'm one card away from evil. Closest evil is clockwise. I find that hard to believe. Left side is more evil. I was a hunter. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Wow, this one's really tough. Who we got? Minion and Ba. The baker like already duplicates itself. Closest evil's counterclockwise. Was there even an alchemist in the... Yeah, there was. Plus we have a doppelganger. We have someone who's like disguised for sport. I unsus you. Let's start by believing that you're real and walk through the process. If you're real, then you would be a liar. Which I'm willing to act on. Okay, so you were right. Left side being more evil is not possible. Ergo, you're... I guess it could be one in the middle, one on the left. Closest evil's counterclockwise. That's not possible if the left side is more evil. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Get out of here, Scout! Lilith, wretch, and drunk. Oracle, 1 or 3 is a witch. Are they telling the truth? They're lying. Possibly. We fixed it. Maybe we fixed it by doing that. That's huge. One could be witch. Oracle, 1 or 5 is a witch. Interesting. Dreamer, 1 second. 3 could be witch. I knew it. We caught him early. I wanted to unsuss them as much as possible. You said 1 or 3 is a witch, which is a lie. That means 1 can't be a witch. Which means they're telling the truth that 5 is a witch. Ah! You lied! You lied! One or 5 is a witch. 1 or 3 is a witch. Huh? 3 could be witch, 1 could be witch. Guys, I'm confused. Left side is more evil. You're evil. You're evil. Alright. We did it, y'all. I wasn't enlightened. Nah, man. I don't believe that's the case. Unless you're corrupted. Counselors, it can't be done. Oh my god, you're all corrupt. I got one more in me. Plague Dr. Puka. There's going to be 3 corruptions here. Don't get too attached to any of this information is all I'm trying to say. Is 1 a real bishop? 1 is evil. 4 is corrupted. Pure luck. I'll just call it pure luck. Puka again and a Plague Doctor. 3 corruptions incoming. I'm 2 cards away from corrupted. Wretch. Closest evil's counterclockwise. You're sus. You're very sus. Plague Doctor. Are you corrupt? 9 is evil. 8 is corrupted. Those both check out, to be honest with you. Because you think that 9 is evil. But 9 is not actually evil. But they're good. So you're lying. You're lying. Okay, that one was confusing for me. Puka and Twin Minion, they can't both be away from evil. 2 evils? That makes sense to me. 2 evils makes a lot of sense. I think you're corrupted. You're lying. No, that one I could have solved that one. It went wrong from the start. Last one. Which alchemist I cured 0? Lilith is 3 cards away from closest evil. Jester. Slayer. Empress. 1, 2, or 7 is evil. 2, 3, or 7 is evil. And there's a witch. Okay, this is where things get interesting. Because I don't know what to do at all. I want to see you say there's 0 evil. There are 2 evils. I could definitely believe that. I think it's just hard for me to believe that with 3 evils and 9 people, Lilith is 3 cards away from closest evil. You really expect me to believe that? That allows us to then flip this over. There are no corrupted characters. Not possible, but you might be corrupted. I knew it! Just made sense. But you can't be corrupted then, which means you're evil. Ah! There's no corrupted characters. I cured 0 corruptions, but Puka corrupts. Oh, there is no Puka. 2 evils make sense. And you killed evil, so it must be you. We take those. Shaman, Lilith, Plague Doctor. Shaman, Lilith, Plague Doctor. I cured 1 corruption. Possible. 8 or 9 is a shaman. Bro, you're 9. Closest evils are equidistant. If that's true, it would be you and you. It's not true. Are you corrupted? Nice try, bud. We also have a Lilith somewhere. Between 8 or 9 is a shaman. You are a liar. You were corrupted. By you. Oh, that's bad. There's nothing to corrupt. There's nothing to corrupt. But you lied. 8 or 9 is a shaman. But they're not. The shaman was 6. Huh? By the way, I'm not one of those guys who's like, wow, the game must be broken. I think I might be broken, and that's even more troubling. Between 1, 9, and 7, there's outcast minion villager. 9 is a villager. They can't be an outcast, bro. It can't be an outcast. The reason it can't be an outcast is because we already had both outcasts out there. Anyway, for now, that's going to do it for now. I'm still having an awesome time playing the game. This is one where someone in chat is going to, or someone in the comments, I should say, is going to type in, this is why it worked that way. And I'm going to go, oh, I counted 4 instead of 3 or something like that. And it's going to solve this problem for me. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.